I'm Dagon from Inquisition, guitarist, vocalist, hail Satan, and you're watching Драг.Металлов. I'm an artist, I write music. It's spiritual, it's religious, it's black magic, you know, from the spirit. That's what music is, and I convey it through my instrument. I write it, I create it, and it's there, and I launch it to the world for them people to listen to and be part of the ritual per se. But also, I'm a metalhead. I enjoy stages. I like going, you know, with Inquisition, being part of a festival, and there's a lot of things that will bother our radical fans, the fans that would like to see us a bit more purist and a bit more secluded, literally much more obscure and inaccessible. What I'd like to tell all those fans is I like bringing this spirit of black metal to the masses and kind of bringing people into our world, just like what Korthon Bathory did for us in the 80s, you know? Everybody was doing their thing. And when I heard that stuff, I thought, you know, this is great. Imagine if they would have been so secluded, Bathory would not have become what it is. I'm not setting a parallel, no, between Inquisition and Bathory, not at all. But I think that's what the obscure side of black metal needs. There's a lot of the black metal bands that I like. They can be somewhat controversial to the mainstream. They sing about things that others don't want them singing about, but a lot of those bands are there's actually really good. Musically, they can be very limited, but that's really in essence what black metal was about at one time. It wasn't about trying to display the best musical skills or anything. It was just writing from the heart, writing from the spirit, you know, and it really was. It was about, in essence, musically a tribute, worshiping evil and glorifying it. But a lot of those musicians grew up. They matured in a certain way, and it later became more about the music. And unfortunately, for some of those bands that grew up too much, it only became about music. But there's a lot of newer bands that I like. A lot of them, as always, my favorite bands come from the Eastern Bloc of Europe. That fine line between Poland and Russia. A lot of killer bands, man. You know, like one-man projects, maybe two-piece projects, you know, just very, very obscure underground black metal bands. If you want to listen to the black metal spirit that's been somewhat lost, I don't want to sound cliche, but it's true. That spirit has really vanished. But the Eastern Bloc, they've really preserved that. Plaga, Doombringer, Mugla from Poland, or Pseudogod from Russia. Just sick, man, excellent. And the many others that, you know, unfortunately I don't know their names, or it's names that are very difficult to memorize. We are absolutely 100% in touch with the underground. I don't listen to things just to listen to them. I don't listen to black metal bands just because they're only known by 100 people. I have to like it. If they're musically bad, but I can connect, I can understand with what they're doing, and it comes across as authentic. Like, you know, I'm not saying they're bad. I hail this band from Norway, like Black Majesty. I mean, it's some of the rawest stuff right now, but I understand what they're doing. It truly is ritualistic, truly ritualistic, satanic in essence, all the way. Norway, up north, they do, you know, they're still coming out with some really obscure stuff. I remember we got to play with Celestial Bloodshed years ago in Holland and Rotterdam. I think they're still going. Sweden has some really underground, obscure projects that are absolutely incredibly good. That's the side of the Swedish scene that you're not going to find anywhere close to the mainstream at all.
You're watching Драг.Металлов. This is Incubus from Inquisition, drums, war drums, hail Satan.